Good morning, my friends. It is morning where I am yet again. It just seems like a theme that I start these shows in the morning. Welcome to Everything Spice. My name is Tanya. Today, I've decided to wake up in the morning and make some French toast. Last day of camping. Spice of choice, cinnamon again. Sugar. I got cinnamon, sugar, 6 eggs I have in this bowl. I'm gonna whisk those together really well to combine. And I got one hand, so please forgive if you can't see the whole bowl and if you can't see anything too great. That's the power of a cell phone. It is limited in what it can do. So I'm whipping it up. And I kind of like the idea of whipping it up first before I add the milk, because you have to add milk to this. I suppose if you are dairy-free, you could probably find a coconut milk or something where it was a dairy-free substitution or water. That would make it like an egg wash. You could certainly use a water. The reason it's French toast, it's dipped bread. That's what it's called. Now today, my breads of choice, no sponsorships. Any bread will do. White bread would do. But I'm kind of using this bread. This is a cinnamon swirl bread and a Pepperidge Farm bread. But you can use any bread that says French toast on it, or that says cinnamon on it, or even a plain white bread. Or, ooh, how about this one? How about this one? Texas toast. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Once I whip this up, I'm going to add some milk to it. And let me show you the milk. I'm going to have my son hold the phone, and he's 4. So just keep that in mind. Hold the phone right here. No. Hold it like this. Hold it with both hands. Okay. Keep it like that for me, because I'm going to go get the milk. Don't touch anything else. Okay. All right. Hold it like this. Just keep it straight. Don't move the camera at all, please.
Well, the thing is pooping.
Okay, now I'm going to pour the milk. Show the bowl, please. Can you get it up here? Like that? Thank you. All right, watch. I'm going to put some milk in. And I would say about zhuzhing that much. We don't need a lot, but see how I'm whipping it? Okay, that's excellent. Thank you, son, for your help. See, the bubbles are forming. It's getting combined. You really want to be able to combine it well before you dip it into anything. And the sugar is going to make it nice and sweet. Yes, I'm using milk. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, son. That was excellent work of yours. I appreciate that. Okay, and I'm going to feature my kids, and you're going to hear their voices in the background. Sometimes they're going to yell. I have teenagers, and if anybody has teenagers, you know what that's about, right? Thank you. God bless me. I know. And God bless you if you have teenagers out there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip the bread, and I'm going to put it in the pan, and then you're going to see what we do next, okay? Just hold on, and thank you for tuning in to Everything Spice. My name is Tanya. Uno momento, please. All right, welcome back to my channel. I'm also adding some sausage, and this time, look at me, I didn't even feature the product. Woohoo! I'm getting better at this, friends and fams. I'm getting better at this. All right, so this is a pork sausage, and it's maple flavored. I love maple. I put it in my bacon. Well, I buy it in my bacon. I don't actually put it in my bacon. And I buy it in my sausage. You can do plain if you want to, but I think it imparts a flavor. And you know how I love the juices on the bottom that add to my French toast. So I have my custard sitting on the side. This is my camping last day. We're leaving this morning. Yeah. And I got my butter over there waiting. And I'll show you once it's done, once I dip. It's kind of hard to dip and have one hand for a phone. I'm going to have to come up with a better plan for this, but I'll try to show you it. How you dip it, put it in, and flip it, like I did with the pancakes in the other episode. So I'll be back. All right, here we go. Now this is the pork done. You can also use, if you're vegan, they have soy products that you can use in its place if you don't like this. They also have vegan butter now. How exciting is that? Plant-based butters, vegan butters. The world is becoming your oyster. No more of food restrictions, a bad thing. I'm lowering it again, as I mentioned. Breads you don't want to burn. I just wanted to show you something because this is such an exciting thing. Look at this, my camper. Don't mind the mess. We're leaving today. Look at this. You know, look at this beautiful campsite. This is such a great place. But the sun is shining, and it reminds me of that song in church we sing, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Did you see it? Hear that song? It's just so good. I love that song. And if you got a glimpse of my clutterness, disregard that. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm gonna take some bread. I usually do like 4 at a time. I'm doing this with one hand, everybody. How exciting is this? Probably not that exciting. Okay, take my bread, take the custard. And like I said, you can see the cinnamon now, right? Okay, you dip it once. Dip it twice. I don't like a lot of runoff. Just cools on the bottom. And then I add some cinnamon on top of that. See how the bubbles, they're absorbing. I kind of like the day-old breads, so leave it out. Or even using older bread. Seems to do a lot better without absorbing the custard. This is a custard, believe it or not. It's a French way of making, using up what you had, which was toast, instead of it going to waste. Because in France, Francais, they have some really good breads. And what would be the point of letting their brioche go bad when you can dip it in some egg and sugar and some cinnamon, hello fabulous, and have a wonderful little breakfast treat. Okay, yeah, I'm using my hands, see that? Your hands are your best tools as long as they're clean, folks. As long as they're clean. And you wash them? Alright, this is what it looks like. Looking good, but we can even get it better than that. Now, let me show you how. With some cinnamon. This is basic, probably like Walmart cinnamon, which is where conversationally I got my sausage. Did I just promote them? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, because I didn't tell you the brand. So it doesn't count. Okay, here we go. Gorgeous, fabulous, wonderful. Wish we had smell-o-vision for you all. But not yet. We have plant-based butters. We have vegan butters. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, friends. All right, so we got that. I got my trusty old plastic. God knows how many years I've had this, but I use it for all my French toast, my pancakes. It's a wonder plastic. See that? You don't have to recycle plastics. You just keep it in your house forever. Okay? Now, we're going to look around. Check it out. There's a brownage, we flip. It's not quite there yet. And this is like a small camping stove. I mean, it's fabulous. I'm not even going to lie. I love it. I have a nice one I'm going to show you outside too. Not today, another day. I'm going to cook outside. The great outdoors. And I have that great camping stove that I mentioned to you yesterday. Well, another episode I mentioned it to you. It might not be yesterday you saw it. And I have a flat top griddle. It is the most amazing thing. Diner cooking outdoors brings tears to the eyes. Okay, let me come back once I can flip these and show you the finished product. I'll be back. Thank you for watching Everything Spice. All right, I'm back on the beat, and I believe with one hand I can do it. And I did it. Wow. Amazing. I am getting so good at this. Oh my goodness. Look how thick and beautiful. And what happens to these things, let me shut this fan off because you probably can't hear me too good. The last one I was like, nah, I forgot to shut the fan off. All right, so here we go. The overhead fan that makes everything not smoke in here. All right, so these are good. I might flip these two a little bit more because they're not quite there. But you know what happens when you flip French toast? Something marvelous happens. It starts getting thicker and thicker. That's why it's good to have these kind of breads versus the thin one. But if you're into more of a crispy one, like my mom was, she liked it thin and crispy, then actually white bread would be the way to go. But then they have that Texas toast. Everything's bigger in Texas, and their toast is no exception. So I loved using that as well. Little hints, little ideas. If you have gluten-free breads, you're not into gluten, you can't have it for whatever reason, we're going to use these things too on my show because I have food restrictions too. I've just had in June, I have the gastric sleeve surgery, so I don't eat this food. I'm showing you this food. My lovely family can eat this food, but I have restrictions myself, so I'm not able to eat certain things. So I'm going to include that as well for people such as myself who have stomach issues. If they can't have things the way they used to, we can still eat fabulous even with that said. Okay? If you know how to cook, you're going to know how to change your ways. You're going to be able to know how to eat well as well. So we flipped it. I'm going to show you the final product when I'm done. I might add some eggs in there as well. And then we'll wrap it up on Everything Spice. Stay tuned. All right, so for this portion, I made eggs. I put cooking spray and butter in the pan. I cracked all of the eggs. And then what I did was I tented them with aluminum foil, which can take a while to form a little bit of a film over it. I didn't want to flip them. I didn't want to do anything with them. I just wanted to present them like that to you. And as you can see, my son is patiently waiting over there for the food to be cooked. All right, final shot. Welcome back to Everything Spice. All right, so I got the sausage here. I like the eggs like this. The spice of choice, obviously salt and pepper. Need we have more? I don't know. I think it kind of says it all. Salt and pepper does it all. Here's the French toast. I have some butter on that, so that's why it's glistening. I'm featuring my beautiful trivets of cow and chicken being my favorite. Well, I hope you like this episode, the second camping breakfast. If you do, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time on Everything Spice. Take care, everybody. Be safe.